10 seconds. Mazangu. Here we go. Barlow's got to take the mark. Couldn't get it. Knocked over the line. Clock stopped. Deliberate. On the drop punt from 52 metres out. It's on line. It's there. It's going to the line. It's touched. It's a point. It's a point. Let's listen. It's a point. West Coast have won.
Coming up on the show this week, we catch up with a couple of milestone men ahead of their massive game against the Bulldogs on Saturday. Just in case you missed it, gang, that was the thrilling conclusion of Derby number 34. Just thrilling stuff there, Ando.
Mate, I was right behind that kick, and I tell you what, it looked sensational off the boot. But
change of pants?
Oh, yeah.
I was a bit nervous too.
Lost the fingernails. I was biting them for the last 15 minutes as well. But no, full credit to the boys. That's 3 out of 4 last wins. We've beaten teams like Carlton, Geelong, St Kilda are coming, and obviously Freo another top 8 side, so a good month.
Well, this week is a massive test with some major outs. Let's get straight to the polls. Eagle Vision's back this Sunday, Channel 7 at 11:30. Cracking episode. We've got Eric McKenzie, past player Phil Scott, the computer game challenge. It is all happening. Get involved.
Yeah, mate, huge game this week. Now, we had Will Schofield's 50th last week. We've got 3 milestones this week.
Too many milestones.
We've got Eric McKenzie's 50th. We've got Matthew Priddis' 100th. And we've got Adam Selwood's 150th.
We're going to catch up with Adam Selwood next week and talk about his induction into being a life member of the club.
Huge honour.
There are lots, Milestone Mania, but we decided to catch up with Matty Priddis. Tremendous story, off the rookie list, overlooked in several drafts.
Sandover medalist.
Great man, and we talked to him this week.
Just to get the rookie list opportunity, I was absolutely over the moon. Great opportunity. I just wanted to make the most out of it. I had a midfield here that was, full of Cousins, Kerr, Judd, Fletcher, Braun, and the list went on. So I just saw it as a great opportunity, great footy apprenticeship, I suppose. And then that pre-season was great. Got a lot of opportunities through the NAB Cup, which was great. And then round 10 of 2006, I got my first game. Juddy did a hammy, so I got the opportunity, and I found out half an hour before the game. So it was a massive day, and something that I'll remember for a long time. Yeah, it's part of the challenges of AFL, and that's what I've loved throughout the 100 games. It's challenging yourself against the best in the competition, and that's what I love most about it. You're playing at the highest level, and every single week you've got a challenge. Not at all, mate. In all honesty, my first game, because I had to work so hard to just get the opportunity to get on a list and then get a game in a team that was going so strongly. So definitely my first game. And then I think combining the last 3 years where we've struggled to make finals, and then the transformation into us, challenging for a top 4 spot this year, is probably, that combined is probably a real special time. Definitely the day we got to take the mickey out of Lecker. He's a guy who takes every opportunity to give it to everyone else, so to get a little bit back on him was great. My best mate at the club is Shannon Hearn. We came to the club the same year, and we spend pretty much every day together having coffee, so yeah, he's a good fella. Yeah, for me, playing 100, it's a huge honour. It's something I'd never thought I'd get to, or get the opportunity to. So I've just worked extremely hard and never got complacent with my spot in the team. And I suppose when you do that, you give yourself an opportunity to play that many games. So it is a huge honour. There's a huge list of players who have played and had a lot of success at this club. So to join that list, it is, like I've said, it's a huge honour and something I'm very proud of.
G'day guys, Eric McKenzie here, playing big 50 games this week. That pales in comparison to the couple of others. Adam Selwood 150, Matt Priddis 100, well done to those boys. Hopefully the next 50 though, I might kick my first goal and have Shannon Hearn playing my man.
Centering kick, kick to Bradshaw. Big fly over the top. And you mentioned it's been good. McKenzie takes a nice grab there.
Foot snap top of the square, Hill in front. Eagleton can gobble it up and run in to kick a goal.
Great smother.
Brilliant smother. Desperation smother by Glass, or McKenzie it was.
It was Glass measuring it to Jones, wider to McKenzie on the stretch.
The target. Roving is Yaron. Oh, he's had a bounce. He's gone, holding the ball.
Another monster game for the club. Good chance to move even closer towards that top 4 finish they're aspiring to. Let's have a look at the teams now. A couple of massive outs, you've got to say. Nick Nananui, general sauna, so he's going to have a week off. Josh Kennedy hit by an errant tennis ball in the warm-up room. Really just tragic stuff.
Yeah, but the ends, Tom Swift's back after having 31 possessions in the waffle, and a new name there, Scott Lyson, an opportunity for him. He's a huge man, picked 29 in the 2010 national draft out of the Port Adelaide Magpies in South Australia. He's 18 years old. He's been playing some great football at Peel, and I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but he is absolutely massive.
Yeah, and he's a good lad. Good luck to him. Something tells me it's going to be a little bit closer than that 123-point margin earlier in the season.
Yeah, you would say the Doggies will probably be out to avenge that.
A lot of outs for the Dogs, which is good. Compensates our 2 big outs. Awesome derby. Some players that were in very fine touch. Luke Shuey led the way in all West Coast tallies. He had 26 disposals, 15 contested, 9 clearances, 8 inside 50s. That just topped all the lists.
Yeah, you probably say it's a bit stiff to miss out on best on, but you probably got to say, like, with the Rising Star Award, it's maybe down to a race of 3, Heppel at Essendon and Zach Smith at the Gold Coast. So fantastic stuff, and with Daniel Kerr not playing the last couple of weeks, he spent more time in the guts and just relishing it.
Yeah, he is. Dean Cox, he picked up his first Ross Glendenning medal in his career. 41 hit outs, 22 touches, 6 clearances. He was on fire.
Yeah, mate, and he's going to have a big day against the Doggies. I think what's their ruck duo's Ben Hudson, so with Nananui out, it's going to be interesting who's going to help him there. Is it going to be Lynch, or is it Lycett going to rotate through there? So
yeah,
exciting.
Tough. You don't really want to take Lynch out. He's in good form, but you know, whether Lycett plays up forward.
And you've got I guess with Kennedy not being there as well, you've just got that problem too. So it's going to be really interesting to see how the boys handle that one.
Maybe Swift will don the centre half forward position into the night. Bowie Waters, second game back. The vice captain is back, and it is exciting to see. He had it 22 times and 11 marks.
Yeah, he's second game back. He's provided a bit of an X factor down there, and you know, we say this every week, but he's probably the hardest player at the club, and yeah, we're just lucky to have him back there.
I just want to touch on something before we go on. Nick Nananui, this is one of the best clips I've seen in his highlights reel. Nothing specky, but the ball comes in. He's set to spoil the absolute pants off of this. Changes his decision mid-air and takes the grab. This is something from a developing ruckman. A young boy who's still learning the little facets of the game.
Yet to play 50 games.
Yeah, and for that type of decision to be made, I just thought it was spectacular, and I wanted to show it. So what of it?
Great piece of vision.
All right.
And look, one guy that I want to talk about, it's the skipper. Probably plays the least glamorous position in AFL football at fullback. Doesn't get a lot of credit, but he was fantastic in the derby.
Good to have the captain back for a full season this year. It's magnificent. That brings us to the end of the program, unfortunately.
Look, it is exactly 1 week until the West Coast Eagles Hall of Fame, the inaugural Hall of Fame at Burswood. It's next Friday night. That's August 5 at Burswood. If you haven't got tickets yet, you can still get some, so don't miss out.
We're expecting nominations from the two of us, so we hope we're there too. Thanks for coming inside 50.
We'll see you next week.
Hard-hitting opening to the top 3. Mzungu's hospital handball. Boom! Scotty Selwood takes out Matty De Boer. A scooter. Massive pre-season paying off there, mate. Play number 2 has Nick Nananui sending one inside 50. Massive pack surrounds. Big contest. Who's roving? It's Matty Priddis front and square on his favoured left side. How many goals has he kicked this year? What a champ. Look up courage in the dictionary and there's probably a picture of this great man. That is one of the most courageous things you will see on a footy ground. Backing back, Chris Mayne crunches waters, but he just gets right back up